Hey guys, welcome back to Elune. Thank you for stopping by the channel and checking it out. If you find this interesting or helpful, I hope you will like and subscribe, maybe even hit that bell button so that you can stay notified with any updates that I might have for you. Today I got a little bit of a different video. I want to go over what I want to call the golden rules. Alright, and these golden rules not only apply to Elune, but they actually apply to life in general. And I'm going to tell you that about an hour ago, and this may not seem like a big deal to you guys, but I could tell you that the rules that I'm using, I've applied those here, and they've helped me as far as progressing in this game. So about an hour ago, my Stella was at level 50. I had about 698 of aeons. Almost called it energy, and I had 50,000 gold. Okay, so you can see now I got 768 energy, got 174,000, almost 175,000 gold, and we're making progress. So let me start with, first of all, the #1 golden rule here. Plan your work and work your plan. If you fail to plan, you might as well plan to fail. So the biggest part of that is stay informed, know what you're going to do, and know what your next step is, and when you're going to take that next step. So the best results are going to come from multitasking. And I'm going to get into how planning my work and working my plan actually came into play here, and how it helped me get all of my money that I just got through spending back. How it helped me get my Stella up to, right now, I mean, here within the next few minutes she's going to be level 60, but right now she is she's level 58. So we're making progress on her. She's about to be a level 60 here shortly. If you take a look, I've got 1, 2, 3, and about to be 4 60s, and by the end of the night, probably working on a 5th level 60 character. So there's the #1 golden rule: plan your work, work your plan. All right, and here, if you're going to fail, by the way, because remember, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you are going to fail, then fail forward. Okay, learn from your failure. Better yet, learn from other people's failures. So stay informed, watch some videos, learn about how somebody else screwed up so that you don't do the same thing. So if I screw something up, if I fail at something here, I'm going to tell you about it so that you don't make the same mistake that I do. So that's the best way to learn, is learn from somebody else's failure. But even if you fail, don't let that hold you back. Just keep on moving forward, learn from it, and keep on going. So that's #2. All right. #3 is you reap what you sow. All right. If you are speaking negativity, you are going to get negativity. If you're speaking negatively about the game, if you're speaking negatively about other players or even yourself, then you're going to receive a bunch of negative, right? If you plant corn, you're going to get corn multiplied. So you put a seed of corn in the ground, you're going to get a whole bunch more corn back. If you put a whole bunch of negativity out there, you're going to get a bunch of negativity back. And you know what? You're getting what you deserve. So always plant some good seeds, and you're going to get some good seeds back, or some good things back. Support others and prepare for good things. I mean, if you're supporting others, you're being positive, you're talking positive. If you have some faith in Gameville, because let me tell you, this game, in comparison to some of the other games that I've played, amazing. All right, I'm telling you, not just the game in general, but even the people that I've dealt with from Gameville, they are staying informed. They are staying in touch with the community. I've seen them reply multiple times to things that you would get a computer response to in other games. So understand that we are blessed with what we have going on right now. So, and trust that they're going to take care of their players. Trust that they're going to take care of us. And it's going to be good. It's all going to work out. They're listening to the community. Keep talking good things. Don't be negative about it. And we're going to get a good result. So let's keep it up. So also remember, guys, you're hung by your own tongue. If you say that you have horrible luck, then you're going to have some horrible luck. If you I mean, just never say, hey, I suck at this game, or I am so unlucky, because you're gonna get what you speak. You always speak positivity over yourself and others, and you're gonna get those things. You're hung by your own tongue. So with those things being said, I'm gonna leave you with some tips and some ways that I gathered gold. So there really are golden rules. How I gathered the gold, how I was able to work through some things a whole lot faster. And we'll start off right here. When you go to your buffs, notice you have your gold up. As soon as you hit that button, be ready to jump in and start going to work. Okay, already have your team set up for when you get into there. So that it goes a whole lot faster. So we're gonna hit that button. I'm not gonna hit it now because I'm just doing this. You're gonna hit your button and you're gonna go immediately into adventures. You're gonna go to a difficult map, and if you're lucky like I was earlier, let's just say this one, because you're gonna be working on your fodder. You're gonna be working on some of your evolution food, right? So the majority of these, I'd say 85, 90% or better of these missions have 2 levels to them. So you clear out one wave and then you have another wave that comes on after that. The first one here does not have that. So I was working on some fodders here. I don't even know what their names are, not worried about all that, but anyhow, I was working on those guys. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in so that I can show you what I'm doing. Now this one is going to be real quick because it's only one wave. So always go to the early ones, it's one wave, or go to one of the boss fights that's only got one person that you got to fight. And here's the other tip that's going to make this go a whole lot faster. Down in your bottom right hand corner, all right, I don't want Stella to use her main move, right, her big move. I don't want her to waste that energy. So what I've done is I've clicked on her and I've dropped her down to where it says skill. That means that she's not going to be wasting her souls, or whatever you call these things right here, the little blue things, right? She's not going to be wasting those. It's going to come down to the people who actually do DPS, the people who do damage. They're going to be the ones that are using it. So we're going to hit that again, which, by the way, guys, if you ever want to see what you got going on, experience, it's going to be over there on the left. You can click your timer and you can see how much time you got left. Now, realistically, if I was doing this and I had my coin thing up so I could get more coin, then I'm going to set this up. I'll go ahead and do this now too. I got lucky enough to where these little, are there any of them on these maps? Let's hit hard. Okay, these little quests, right? I got lucky enough to where they were early on these maps. So they were actually at 2-1 and 2-2. So I went ahead and I did my quest. I knocked my quest out, and that's how I was able to get some of that coin. That's how I was able to get some of those seeds, even, was because I completed those quests. And when you complete the quest, you turn those in. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for the Elune seeds. So if I can turn this stuff in and I can get to an Elune seed, that's the character that I'm going towards. I'm not worried about earning that character right now as much as I am learning about. I'm worried about gearing my character or growing my characters, right? So let's go back into 2-1 real quick, just for the sake of how we're going to set this up. I got all my people selected. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit repeat battle because I know I can win this stage easy, no problem. And you can set it to where when a pirate shows up, it's going to cut out for you. I would recommend that because you need to attack pirates if at all possible. But we're going to leave it like that. Hit start, and it's going to play. If you don't have this part set up already, then it's real easy to do. I know that the people that do my damage are right here and right here. So pay attention on the bottom right. I make sure that they don't have the word skill above their names. And those are my DPS people. They're now going to be able to use their supers while the other ones are not wasting that energy. It's going to save you a ton of time when it comes to fighting here. And it just helps you manage what's going on that much better. So after you do that, after you've got that set up, you go through a couple of missions. I'm going to go ahead and end it. Then confirm reward, and we're going to leave. So you've done that, you've let it run through. Keep an eye on your timer. You can walk away, it doesn't matter. You don't have to keep an eye on your timer, but I would suggest like setting a timer for about an hour. That's how long it lasts. and just let it run through for that hour, unless a pirate pops up, and then run and do that real quick and then jump right back to it. However, with that being said, after your hour is up, then you can come over here and you can just start collecting all your rewards, because you're going to have a whole bunch of stuff. And that's if you weren't able to complete any of those quests. If you complete the quest, then do that real quick, get that out of the way, get your rewards from that, then get your mission rewards, and click up here in your top right hand corner, go to basically anything that's got a red dot beside it, click on that, collect your rewards from there. By the way, on summon, I wouldn't worry about it unless you've already done a whole lot this month. I would not start worrying about that now. You've only got 2 days left before this resets. So yeah, I did this yesterday. It was more or less just to go into the whole summoning thing with the with our little what do you call these things anyhow? Elune lights, okay? With our little Elune lights. I did that as an example, but I'm not gonna do it for the next 2 days. Okay, so anyhow, with that being said, hold off on that for now probably, and let's get out of here. What you want to go do now to get some more coin is go, not your shop, wrong spot. Go to your bag, click on your bag, and click on your gear. And what I do is I've been selling my gear. I will start scrapping my gear, selling and scrapping back and forth. I'm gonna do those things, but I want to sell my gear, and the reason why I want to sell it is because I need coins right now. So, and I'm just gonna auto select and I'm gonna sell it. It's going to bump my coin up however much it bumps it up, right? After doing a long run, for an hour, it's going to bump it up more than what it just did for me. I also go to my gems. And the little ones, like these little red ones right here, I'm not worried about those. I'm not going to just keep evolving them. I'm actually going to sell them. And it's going to give me that much more coin. I know that I'm going to get more gems moving forward, because I'm not leaving the game. I'm still going to be here fighting my way through it, so... And then in here, you really don't have anything to worry about. But notice my Elune seeds, by the way. I just got through upgrading Stella to going on to 60, right? So getting her past 50. And I was down to 0. I'm up to 431, and it's only been about an hour. So definitely something that I was focusing on. I had a plan. I worked my plan. I've only been at this game for about an hour since I jumped back into it, and that's how I did it. So I hope you find these things helpful. If you did find them helpful, like and subscribe. I hope those tips were useful to you. I'm sure they will be, as a matter of fact, especially if you apply them. And stay tuned for more tips and tricks on how to get better at this game, how to get strong. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys as always. Have a great night.